City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, it's Andy Reid. Of course, he and the Chiefs won Super Bowl 58 on this very field against the 49ers back in February of 2024. And on the other side, the head coach of the Raiders. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. Off we go from Vegas. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
first carry now for Rico Dowdle. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Big play for KC. 36 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost once on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 27.
Gun, it's Jones. Got to be caught. It's Rico Dowdle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Chiefs are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He takes off. And he's in! Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to the mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raiders 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on, come on. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial waves. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down,
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans.
Coverage defensively.
It's second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
12 at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
77.
On play action, Daniels. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards.
Here's a second and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
At the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
We'll try to run for him with Hampton. Oh, he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Chiefs on top, and we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Pass the stick. Come on. Hey, 70. Ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Raiders. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
that ties the game at 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they were at it on that prior drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now Dowdle. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. What can they do here on third down and 7? Shotgun now for Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now a play fake. Jones. There's fans open right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Now, Jones. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Jones. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Jones to the air again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
Ready? Go! Ready,
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there.
Here we go.
They go right back to Taylor. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First down. First catch of the game for Evans, and he's got that first down.
Riggs! 60 Eagles, 60! Rig alert!
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Raiders. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chiefs 7. Jason Myers set to kick.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action, it's Jones. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And Another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Here's Jones to throw. This one complete to Atwell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the mark.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big one.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 7.
Again, they'll throw with Jones.
Kansas City.
Now he'll run it. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, KC. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. It's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Las Vegas.
Here we go.
First down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner.
It's a gain of
A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80.
On first down, Daniels on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
60 Eagles. 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal.
A 32-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the Niners defense making the big play. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Niners are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is Joe Burrow. He'll find his tight end, Sam Laporta, in the end zone for the score. The Browns finish the season 8-9. They get the victory in Week 18. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's Devin Singletary. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Lions get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Mostert now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll run here with Hill. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Hampton. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
3-yard loss.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. They'll run with Dowdle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Throwing, Jones. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9 yards.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And we didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's second and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Jones. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
First and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Again, it's Jones. The catch made by McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
18 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 9.
The 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's third and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
To throw is Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And on that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big hit all over him. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Now Jones. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's now third and goal.
For the lead, here is third and goal. Here's Jones. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Mostert now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Raiders offense running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. You can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. We'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. Give up the middle to Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
6. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Taylor. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
One, take it in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Jones. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Cup. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Back to throw is Jones. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture pressure of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Check, Panther.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
A gain of 2. Brings
Second down and 8.
Hey, pass. Ready, ready?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready?
Now Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. There he goes again. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
That's good.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown figure. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 21. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Hardman now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Chiefs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Jones. There's Fant open right side. Here's 2nd and 2.
Noah Fant. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Browns looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Pick up on the play. And a first down.
Jones to the air again. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver.
Second down and 10.
And that will lead to a second down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Down to an 8, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.